guys, Penadeli here, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. I'm having some minor technical difficulties this morning, but things seem to be okay. Alright, so we're gonna load. Last time we got our third brush power, which we technically already had, but this is probably a good time to talk about the brush gods. They are based on the Asian zodiac. Notice I don't say Chinese zodiac. That's because there are 13 brush gods in this game, and only 12 animals in the zodiac, obviously. The Vietnamese zodiac has, in place of the rabbit, the cat. There is an old story that there was a race, or sometimes a dinner, at which the animals who would become the animals of the zodiac were to be selected. And supposedly the rat told the cat that it was the wrong day, and so the cat did not show up at the race or at the oh, you know what, speaking of, while I'm talking, I actually noticed a treasure in the last episode that I missed, so we'll go back for that. So the cat did not show up, and thus cats and rats have evermore had an enmity, plus the cat was not in the zodiac. But in the Vietnamese zodiac, there is a cat, and so there's also a cat in this game, as well as a rabbit. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Alright. We are, of course, the dog in the zodiac, even if we're a wolf. We got a traveler's charm. This godhood is something I haven't talked about in fights yet. Let's see, by the way, if I jump... I can't really see it, it's like up. I can't believe you can't actually jump on that. Can't jump against that wall either. Interesting. Yeah, if you can, like, I think eventually you'll be able to do a double jump and get up there. Most people do jump off. So, yeah, the zodiac. Let's see, was there anything else I forgot that I really ought to mention last time? Not really. We have the Great Warrior, Susano. Jeez, it's not even spelled right. I don't know, Isun. Given what I know about Susano? Uh-oh. Heave, heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Or it could be the fact that you're trying to move a rock 4 times, or more like 10 times your size. New enemy! Red Imp. Yeah, you can tell they are based on baboons. Okay. 4, 5, good. We're gonna do badly on time because okay, this guy you need to, 1... You have to slash his, sitar, or he will not... Right. You know, you can't hurt him while he's, gray, basically, with that sitar in the way. There we go. I don't like... If I'm farming Demon Fangs, I try not to use, Power Slash. Oh yeah, Godhood. You see that green light around the wolf silhouette in the lower corner? That is our Godhood. Basically, it is a blade of armor. For every level of Godhood, you can have up to 3. You can take 1 hit without taking damage. You sure look excited. Right. Fan menu. Use the praise. Okay, so we could up our money. We could up our ink or our life. I'm gonna up our ink. You really want to spend most of your time upping your ink, rather than your life. Do a couple life ups, but you're gonna lose a lot more ink than you are life, because you use ink all the time. It's hard to notice such a... Oh, lighten up, furball. One big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. I feel light as a feather, easier to shift this boulder. Ooh, block the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village. You must know that guy Susano. Can you get him come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Uh-huh. So, godhood. Thank you, Crazy Taxi Arrow. I think we know where Susano's house is. Godhood. For every level of godhood you can take one hit without taking damage. It starts off with, well, 0 godhood, you just have the silhouette. 1 level of godhood, you have the red aura. 2, you have yellow. 3, you have green. You can also have -1, where you fall into a pit. If you fall into a cursed area and die, or run away from a battle, you get negative godhood, and that makes you really susceptible. You take, like, double damage. You can build up godhood by using Traveler's Charms, or also doing really good combos in battle. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Yeah. Well, we'll deal with it. Him. Shinto. Dude! That was interesting. Shinto religion. Yeah, I thought that was a big sake jug. Nagi and Nami are Izanagi and Izanami, the creator gods of Japan. Our setting here, Nippon, is basically mythical Japan. The Japan of fairy tales. And history and all jumbled up into one. Yeah. Chase your tail for a moment, Ami. For some reason, Okami, in the Japanese, they are in fact Izanagi and Izanami. For some reason, the American localization takes most, though not all, of the names and chops at least 1 syllable off them. I don't know why. Everybody's speaking Simlish, so it's not like lip flap is an issue. And, we're past the days of the Super NES when your entire game's dialogue had to fit on the back of a cereal box. But they do. Also, Susano here is Susanoo, the brother of Amaterasu and the god of the storms and the sea. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's wake this guy up. Yeah, before you have to hear anything else. Well, only one way to do that. Tackle the drunk. What the? Huh? I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior, Susano. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. I think that's like a loose reference to the story of Son Goku's Sun Wukong, but I wouldn't swear to it. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told ya, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? Yeah, I love that line. And you can go around and show him off to people, but I'm just gonna do the thing. Especially since I once again forgot to start my timer. Let's see. We have been recording 10 minutes. I'm just gonna call it 8, so I've got another 12 from now. So. You mangy mutt. You brought me all this way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohenboku! Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano? Yep, None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior that ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? Certainly is not beyond my ability. Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present, go for it. Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training ground to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously. Ever. You spend a lot of time in Kamiki, apparently. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder that size? I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way! Sake? Oh yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Yep. But, if we went over there, we find out she can't actually make her sake because, well, because that. Yeah, the old water mill's been broken for ages. How can we fix something that's broken? Yes, of course I am. Shut up, Isun. Alright. Just, for one thing, I need to get a better... There we go. Just draw it in and hopefully... Well, I hope that works. It worked! Good. You have to do this. If you talk to Takushi, she could basically say she can't make the sake because she can't polish the rice. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. Given how long sake actually takes to brew and ferment, this is completely impossible, but video game. Well, this thing here's for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? This is really what the bite command is for. You pick stuff up with your bite. Alright, well, let's take the old drunk actually, he's not that old. Middle-aged drunk, what is middle-aged, anyway? I'm 40. Does that mean I'm middle-aged? I mean, it certainly means I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but, you know, I'm not sure where the boundaries are. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without a trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. Yeah, but he wasn't drinking it! It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. Okay, talk to him. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Guess what? We have to help him. Okay. So just power slash things. This is pretty easy. Susanoo style, exploding implosion! Right. There. I should mention that we can't power slash that rock by ourselves yet. So he's actually got some ability. Okay. Susanoo style, exploding implosion! I don't like letting him fail these things. I like Susanoo, even though he's not usually the type of character I like. He's... I don't know, he's just... that's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever! Uh-huh. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. I love his laugh. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. I don't know, Isun. Think you'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Glorious Amaterasu. Yes, that is a hole cut in the back of her kimono. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to witness the great art. Is to be witness to great art, excuse me. Yeah? So do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun! Isun, Isun, Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Ah, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw, man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, you're napping again. Could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Yep. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Just fuzzy ones. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? You could turn into a bobcat. Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Well, we could leave the village now, but I got 2 minutes left on my recording. Let's shop. Yes. Okay, so we could sell stuff, but we don't actually have anything to sell right now. We want to buy feed bags. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Oh, well. Usually I have more money than this, I think. Well, whatever. You do want to buy feed bags eventually, but we're kind of broke at this point. I don't remember what else I did in the We do have some feed bags, and they are herbivorous. Bunnies are herbivorous. So yes, you have to use the correct feed bag. Now, the good news is that an animal will not take a feed bag from you that they don't want. So you don't use a feed bag and then suddenly find out, oh, that doesn't work. So yeah, I'm not sure what on earth I was doing to get more money the last time, but I'm probably doing better at some of the fights and getting more cash. But either that or I was breaking all of Kushi's pots. You know what? I got a minute or so. Let's check out Kushi's house / store. Check this out. Sometimes this works. I don't know if this will actually work. I don't usually. Yes. Mostly food though. This is Kushi's sleeping area. Smells like her. Isone. Must be where she ages the sake. Smells good, doesn't it? I don't know actually. Oh yeah, those were rice bales. We can eat those too. You do want to fill the astral pouch. I have yet to really need. Okay, this is. I think this is. Maybe this is actually. I don't know. No, wait. This is like. I don't know whose house this is. No, if his mom has catches, she'll clobber you good. Guess this is Mushi's house. Oh wait, they have. Yeah, it's getting dark. I'm gonna run a little long today because we did almost nothing. The game has a day-night cycle like Ocarina of Time, and unlike Ocarina of Time, time does pass in villages and towns. As you can see, it's sunset. So we'll just sort of... Why do I want to? Because I want to come back here at night. You'll see why. Nothing to eat here. You don't like oranges, Silent? Oh, by the way, according to... Well, I got a little money. Not nearly enough. That was strange. Uh-huh. Sometimes you can usually see buried treasures from the, there's the top of the chest shows, but not always. If you come in at night, you will see a glowing spot on the ground to tell you that there is a treasure there. Just out of curiosity. Like, seriously, okay, I just wondered. I'm just dinking around until dark. Let's see. We've really done everything else we can do. Are you telling me I can feed Hayabusa? Well, or I could if I'd gotten some, if I'd gotten a, So yes, I could feed Hayabusa if I got him, if I'd gotten a meat feed bag. But I didn't. So, I'm just gonna run up here and see, maybe try jumping off the... You got anything new or interesting to say, by the way? This place still lacks life, and then the power to give to the sacred tree. Okay. I just wondered. This game is so beautiful. That's the other reason I'm coming up here. Oh, God. Just look at it. I was totally... Oh, and we can get a little information from... Thanks, game. In the Japanese... And, of course, he's not here now. In the Japanese, he and his wife are named Mikan Oji and Mikan Baba. Basically, Mikan grandfather and Mikan grandmother. Alright, now we're gonna go see Mrs. Orange and get those cherry cakes. You wonder why a woman named Orange... Well, they are really Sakura Mochi, which is... I almost forgot. I promised you some cherry cakes, didn't I? I'll get you some fresh ones in a jiffy. You're right there. Oopsie daisy. You just have to see this. Yeah, that's Akuma's Shungoku Satsu. It's his, like, one of his high-level special moves. They're best when they're fresh. You consume cherry cakes. Yep. All right. I believe, yeah, you need 200 units to fill the astral pouch. So we're actually making a really good, what's the word I want to say? Oh, hey. Chickens! Let's feed the chickens. Seeds. Alright. And I'm way over, really, but let's see. And we got a radish. That's a daikon, basically. Pure white, or maybe not a daikon, because daikon look more like those turnips. Anyway, point is, we got a little extra food, which is always nice. And now I'm going to save it, because, you know, next time, we're going to head off out of Kamiki Village and start the actual, the rest of the game. So, thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Okami HD, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.